Hey y'all, so glad y'all are here. I'm Tommy Ray, your life coach, and this is your safe place for solution-based wisdom on life's messiest problems. We're going to throw in a little humor today and some old front porch truth. Let's dive into today's topic, that old addictive personality. Is it real? What does it really mean? You ever hear somebody say, I've got an addictive personality? Like it explains all the wild decisions, bad habits, and hard times. Maybe you even said it yourself. But what does it really mean? Is it just an excuse? Is it a real thing? Or is there more going on under the surface? Well, today we're going to break all this down, way down, with that old grace, truth, and a good hard look at what's really behind that addictive personality. Part 1, what do people think it means? Well, folks say if you got an addictive personality, it usually means one of two things. One, they tend to overdo stuff. Maybe it's drinking, eating, spending, gambling, whatever. 2, once they start something, they struggle to stop it. And for a lot of people, that's real. But just having intensive interest or bad habits don't necessarily mean you got a disorder, right? It might mean you got a pattern, a pain, a hole you're trying to fill. We all got them. Let's talk about, is ADP a real diagnosis? Here's a truth bomb for you. That old addictive personality disorder, it ain't an official medical diagnosis. It ain't even in that DSM, that big old book that them therapists use. But that don't mean the traits behind it ain't real. Some people absolutely are more prone to addiction, emotionally, genetically, psychologically. So instead of a label, let's think of it like a cluster of traits that make you more likely to catch on to things that give you a quick relief or a rush. Common traits of that old addictive personality: impulsivity. They be struggling to pause or think before acting. How about sensation seeking? Craving that intense experience or thrill of emotions. High stress, anxiety levels. Looking for that constant relief. What about low self-worth, using habits to make you feel numb or worthy? Isolation, keeping things private or secret or hidden. Obsession compulsive, you ever heard of that? Thinking about stuff constantly or needing to repeat behaviors to feel okay? Well, let's talk about that nature versus nurture. You've heard that one before. Most folks might be wired this way. Maybe addiction runs in your family. Others learn it growing up in chaos, where coping really just meant escaping. You didn't learn how to self-soothe, so you grabbed whatever felt good. That might have been food, whiskey, love, working, or approval. It's not your fault, but now that you're aware of it, you need to take responsibility for it. How to start shifting that old pattern? Awareness is first. You can't change what you're not willing to see. Let's start tracking them triggers and what you're using to cope with them. Replace them. Don't just remove them. If you take away the go-to, you need a healthy replacement, right? So that walking, talking, creating, praying, moving your body, it's all part of it. Let's heal the underneath. Those addictive patterns usually cover up hurt. Deal with the root, not just the fruit. Get support. There ain't no shame in needing help. Therapy groups, accountability, all of it matters. Build a regulated life. Throw in some structure, rest, boundaries, and self-kindness. Help calm all that chaos that fuels that addiction. Here's the flip side of that addictive personality. Now here's the part most folks don't want to talk about. Those same traits that make you prone to addiction, they can also make you real passionate, loyal, creative, driven, and intense in only the best ways. The key is where you aim that old fire. If you learn to channel your energy into something healthy, a purpose, a calling, a project, you don't just recover. Heck, man, you thrive. Having that addictive personality ain't a life sentence. It's a signal. A signal that your brain's wired for more. More feeling, more craving, more intensity, and that you just need the tools and the truth to keep it from running wild. Because, buddy, you ain't weak. You're wired deep. You just got to learn to drive that wiring toward life, not destruction. Let me tell y'all, you're not alone and you're not broken. You're just healing. Y'all stick with me. Like and subscribe and share this with somebody who needs it. We're going to figure all this out together, one day at a time. Now let's go.